What actually happens inside your body when you fast? Your body was built for this. Long before we had food available every 3 hours, our bodies evolved through periods of fasting. And in response, we developed some of the most powerful biological processes known to science. Processes that heal, that repair, that literally rebuild you from the inside out. Today I'm going to walk you through exactly what happens hour by hour when you fast. And by the end of this, I think you're going to see fasting very differently. Hour 12, growth hormone spikes. Right around the 12-hour mark, something remarkable happens. Your body releases a surge of growth hormone. Growth hormone is your primary anti-aging hormone. It's your main fat-burning hormone. It heals your joints, drives protein synthesis, and triggers the repair of tissues throughout your entire body. Some people pay for growth hormone injections to get these effects. Fasting triggers it automatically, for free, and it keeps climbing the longer you go. Hour 18, autophagy begins. This is where things get genuinely fascinating. At around 18 hours, your body activates a process called autophagy. And the word literally means self-eating. But don't let that alarm you. What your body is actually doing is hunting down old, damaged, dysfunctional proteins and recycling them into fresh amino acids it can use again. Think about what happens on a high-carb diet. Sugar combines with proteins inside your body, making them sticky and dysfunctional. They clog things up. They stop working. Autophagy cleans all of that out. It also clears amyloid plaque, the same protein buildup associated with Alzheimer's disease. It removes damaged cellular debris throughout the entire body. And it gets stronger and more aggressive the longer your fast continues. Your body is essentially performing its own internal deep clean. And it can only do this when you stop eating long enough to let it happen. Hour 24, ketones take over. By around 24 hours, your liver has burned through most of its stored glucose, what we call glycogen. And now your body makes a fundamental shift. It starts running on ketones. Ketones are not just an alternative fuel. In many ways, they're a superior fuel. They're more efficient than glucose. They're natural antioxidants, building up your body's defenses. They deliver more oxygen to your cells. They suppress appetite and eliminate cravings, which is why people who fast often describe hunger simply disappearing. If you have a fatty liver, this is when your body starts burning that stored fat directly. Your liver converts it to ketones, and your body finally taps into energy reserves it's been sitting on for years. And here's something important. Your thyroid may show slightly lower T3 at this stage. Don't panic. That's not dysfunction. That's your thyroid adapting to a more efficient fuel. Your thyroid-stimulating hormone stays normal. Your body is simply running cleaner. Hour 24, inflammation drops. The gut heals. The brain rebuilds. Multiple systems are shifting simultaneously right around this mark. Inflammation drops significantly. Conditions like arthritis, bursitis, and autoimmune issues begin to improve. Add vitamin D during your fast and you'll accelerate this even further. Your gut finally gets to rest. The gallbladder isn't being triggered. The pancreas isn't pumping out enzymes. Everything quiets down. And in that quiet, healing begins. Stem cells activate in the gut lining. A condition called SIBO, where bacteria have migrated into the small intestine where they don't belong, starts to correct itself. Your brain starts repairing. A compound called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, increases. BDNF is essentially fertilizer for new brain cells. Your brain isn't declining during a fast, it's growing. And your heart thrives on ketones in a way it simply cannot on glucose. Cardiovascular function improves, efficiency improves, everything improves. But won't I lose muscle? This is the question everyone asks. And the answer is, not the way you think. Your body becomes dramatically more efficient during a fast. Certain genes activate specifically to spare muscle protein. And because autophagy is breaking down old damaged proteins and recycling them into usable amino acids, Your body is actually getting a fresh protein supply without you eating a single gram. The amount of nutrition your body needs to function drops significantly during a fast. It slows down. It adapts. It runs lean and clean in a way it never can when you're eating every few hours. Hour 48, stem cells activate. At 48 hours, something shifts again. Stem cells, undifferentiated cells that can become any tissue your body needs, begin to activate in significant numbers. This is where deep healing and true anti-aging begins. Your body is now repairing at a cellular level that no supplement, no medication, and no food can replicate. Cancer risk drops. Certain tumors shrink. Mitochondria, the energy factories inside your cells, begin multiplying. Your body is literally rebuilding its own power grid. Hour 72, maximum immune reset. Push to 72 hours and the stem cell activation intensifies further. Immune function undergoes a significant reset. This level of fasting has shown remarkable results for autoimmune conditions, for people going through chemotherapy, and for anyone wanting to fundamentally reboot their biology. One important note, I recommend extended fasts like this periodically, not constantly. And if you're new to fasting, build up gradually. Going in too fast when you have nutritional deficiencies can cause dizziness and side effects. Take your time. How to do this practically? You don't need to jump straight to 72 hours. Start here. 18-6 intermittent fasting. Eat within a 6-hour window, fast for 18 hours. Do this consistently. That's where most of the magic happens for most people. Then, periodically extend into longer fasts for deeper benefits. A few things to keep in mind during your fast. Always do a water fast, not a dry fast. Stay hydrated. Take your minerals, B vitamins, and salt, especially if you have any nutritional deficiencies going in. If your blood sugar spikes slightly in the morning, that's the dawn phenomenon. Cortisol rises around 8 a.m., and your liver responds by releasing a little extra glucose. Exercise in the morning burns it right off. It improves over time, so don't let it discourage you. And if your LDL cholesterol rises during fasting, don't panic. When your body is in a major healing phase, it needs cholesterol as a raw material for cell membranes, for hormones, for vitamin D, for bile. Your body is transporting it because it's using it. That's not damage, that's repair. So here's what's actually happening when you fast. Growth hormone surges at 12 hours. Autophagy begins at 18. Ketones take over at 24. Inflammation drops, the gut heals, the brain rebuilds. Stem cells activate at 48, and at 72 hours, your immune system undergoes a full reset. Your body was designed for this. It has been doing this for hundreds of thousands of years. The only thing stopping it is eating too often. Now you know what's possible. The question is, are you ready to let your body do what it was built to do?